Hey there and welcome back. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that many men often wonder about, but may not feel comfortable discussing. What happens to your prostate if you masturbate every day? It's an important question, one that's surrounded by some confusion and misconceptions. But don't worry, we're here to break it all down with clear facts and the latest scientific information. For most men, the prostate is one of those organs we don't think much about until something starts going wrong. It's easy to forget it's even there until we start experiencing discomfort or notice changes in how we feel. But that's the problem. Prostate health is often overlooked, and by the time symptoms appear, it can already be more difficult to manage. So why don't we talk about it more? The reality is that discussing prostate health, especially with your doctor, can be a little awkward. And when a health concern is uncomfortable to talk about, we tend to sweep it under the rug, hoping it'll go away on its own. But ignoring your health is never the answer, especially when it comes to something as important as your prostate. Now let's start by addressing the most basic question. What exactly is the prostate? Think of it as a small walnut-sized gland located just below your bladder. The prostate wraps around the urethra, which is the tube that carries urine out of your body. Its primary function is to produce fluid that nourishes and transports sperm, making it a crucial part of the male reproductive system. In the earlier years of a man's life, the prostate does its job quietly and without much fanfare. It isn't something we typically give a lot of thought to. But as we get older, particularly after the age of 40, the prostate naturally begins to grow. This is a normal part of aging for most men. However, when it grows, it can start to put pressure on the urethra. This is where the trouble begins. You may notice symptoms like difficulty starting urination, a weak urine stream, or the need to wake up frequently during the night to visit the bathroom. You may even experience the frustrating sensation that your bladder isn't fully emptying, no matter how hard you try. If any of this sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone. In fact, these are some of the classic signs of an enlarged prostate. So the question remains, is frequent ejaculation, whether from masturbation or with a partner, good or bad for your prostate health? This is an important question, and the science behind it might surprise you. A landmark study published in the European Urology Journal followed thousands of men over nearly 2 decades. The study found a strong link between frequent ejaculation and a reduced risk of developing prostate cancer. Men who ejaculated about 21 or more times per month had a significantly lower risk of prostate cancer compared to men who ejaculated less frequently, around 4 to 7 times per month. This discovery led to the development of something called the prostate flushing hypothesis. Essentially, the idea is that frequent ejaculation helps flush the prostate. Each time you ejaculate, it clears out old cells, toxins, and other substances that could potentially cause inflammation or contribute to the growth of abnormal cells. Think of it like cleaning out the pipes to keep everything flowing smoothly. But here's the important thing to note: frequent ejaculation isn't a cure-all. It's just one piece of the puzzle. You can't rely solely on masturbation or sexual activity to keep your prostate healthy if you're not also focusing on other important aspects of your health. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and routine doctor visits are all essential to maintaining prostate health as you age. Frequent ejaculation may play a helpful role, but it can't be your only strategy. Now we've covered what happens when you ejaculate and why it might be beneficial for your prostate health. But what else is going on inside your body as you age? Let's take a closer look at the 3 major changes your prostate undergoes after the age of 40. Now that we've covered the basics of prostate health and how frequent ejaculation can potentially benefit it, let's move on to the natural changes that happen to your prostate as you age. Starting at around age 40, the prostate begins to undergo some significant transformations. Understanding these changes is crucial for maintaining prostate health and preventing issues in the future. 1. Prostate enlargement and fluid retention. The first major change is the enlargement of the prostate. This condition, known as benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH), is a natural part of the aging process. BPH occurs when the prostate gland gradually enlarges over time. This isn't prostate cancer, it's a non-cancerous growth that affects nearly all men as they get older. As the prostate enlarges, it can put pressure on the urethra, the tube that carries urine from the bladder out of the body. This pressure leads to the urinary symptoms we've already discussed: difficulty starting urination, a weak urine stream, and waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom. What's important to understand is that the prostate doesn't just enlarge in size, it can also become less efficient in its function. As the prostate grows, it may not expel its fluids as effectively as it once did. This can cause fluid retention, which results in a feeling of pressure or discomfort in the pelvic area. In some cases, chronic fluid retention can contribute to low-grade inflammation within the prostate. This inflammation is a key driver behind many prostate health issues, including the development of more serious conditions. 2. Hormonal shifts and their impact on the prostate. As men age, there's another significant change that affects the prostate: hormonal shifts. Specifically, as testosterone levels decline, the body begins to convert some of this testosterone into a much more potent hormone called dihydrotestosterone (DHT). While testosterone is a key hormone for maintaining muscle mass, bone density, and overall vitality, DHT plays a role in stimulating the prostate cells to multiply. High levels of DHT can have a direct impact on the prostate, contributing to its enlargement. In fact, DHT is one of the primary hormones responsible for prostate growth in men as they age. As the prostate enlarges, it can lead to an increased risk of developing urinary problems, and in some cases, prostate-related health issues like BPH. This hormonal imbalance plays a major role in prostate changes over time, and understanding it can help you better manage your health as you get older. 3. Increased risk of cellular abnormalities. The third major change in the prostate is related to the risk of developing cellular abnormalities. This is something that happens gradually over time, and it's a natural part of the aging process. As we age, our bodies are constantly replacing old cells with new ones. However, over the course of decades during which billions of cells divide, there's always a small chance that something could go wrong. This could lead to the development of abnormal cells in the prostate, which could eventually contribute to the development of more serious conditions, like prostate cancer. While aging itself is a factor in the development of cellular abnormalities, other factors like inflammation and hormonal changes can increase the risk. Chronic inflammation, which often accompanies prostate enlargement, can create an environment that encourages the growth of abnormal cells. That's why it's so important to be proactive about your prostate health. Early detection is key to preventing the development of cancerous or abnormal cells. So now that we've explored these three major changes, enlargement and fluid retention, hormonal shifts, and an increased risk of cellular abnormalities, let's take a look at why proactive screening and regular checkups are essential for your long-term health. Proactive screening. The importance of regular checkups. As we've seen, the changes that occur in the prostate as you age are largely inevitable. But there's a lot you can do to manage your health effectively. One of the most important things you can do for your prostate is to saint. This is where screening comes into play. Regular checkups with a urologist are essential for monitoring your prostate health, especially after the age of 40. These checkups should include a prostate-specific antigen PSA blood test and a digital rectal exam DRE. I know the DRE may seem intimidating, but it's a quick 15-second procedure that could save your life. Early detection through these tests can help identify issues before they become more serious, and can even help detect prostate cancer at an earlier, more treatable stage. In the next section, we'll dive into some of the latest research and an exciting breakthrough discovery that could change the way we approach prostate health. Stay tuned. As we've learned, prostate health is influenced by natural aging, hormonal shifts, and the risk of cellular abnormalities. But there's a fascinating new discovery that's gaining attention in the scientific community, especially among researchers in Japan, which could change how we think about prostate issues. This breakthrough revolves around what's being called the hidden prostate clog. What is the hidden prostate clog? The hidden prostate clog refers to a buildup of cells, toxins, and other substances within the prostate that slows circulation. Over time, this buildup can create a blockage affecting the normal functioning of the prostate and surrounding organs, such as the bladder. As this clog grows, it starts to put pressure on the urethra, leading to urinary problems similar to those caused by benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH). This theory suggests that the prostate, in addition to growing in size, might be suffering from a kind of internal congestion, making it harder for it to function properly. What's even more interesting is that researchers believe this buildup of cells and toxins may be a hidden cause of many prostate problems that are often attributed solely to aging or hormonal changes. By identifying and addressing this blockage, scientists believe it might be possible to alleviate symptoms like frequent urination, bladder pressure, and even prostate enlargement. The discovery of a solution: a powerful spring water juice. What's more exciting is that the same researchers from Japan have pioneered a potential solution to this hidden prostate clog. They've developed a method using a powerful spring water juice, which, according to the research, has the ability to dissolve the clog in a matter of days. The juice is said to help flush out the built-up toxins and restore healthy circulation to the prostate. This discovery is still relatively new, but the early results are promising. Men who have tried this method claim to experience relief from their urinary symptoms and even report a reduction in prostate size. The juice is thought to help dissolve the toxins and clear the prostate of the substances that might otherwise cause inflammation or blockages. While this approach is certainly unique, it's worth noting that it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's just one potential tool to add to your prostate health toolkit. If you're intrigued by this discovery, you can find more information in a free video that goes into the details of how this spring water juice works. Simply open your phone's camera and scan the QR code on the screen to access the video directly. The link is also pinned in the comments below, so be sure to check it out if you're interested in learning more about this cutting-edge research. While the hidden prostate clog may be a promising new discovery, it's important to remember that there's no single solution to prostate health. Prostate health, like overall well-being, requires a comprehensive approach. That's why I want to share with you a 4-pillar action plan, a simple but effective routine you can follow to help protect your prostate and improve your health as you age. Let's break it down. Pillar number 1: annual medical checkups. This is the most important pillar for maintaining prostate health. Starting at age 40 or earlier, depending on your family history, you need to get regular checkups with your doctor. These visits should include 2 key tests for prostate health: the PSA prostate-specific antigen blood test and the digital rectal exam DRE. I know the DRE can be a little intimidating, but it's a quick and painless procedure that could help detect issues like prostate cancer early when it's most treatable. Early detection is the key to successfully treating prostate issues, so don't let fear or embarrassment stop you from seeking out these vital checkups. Pillar number 2, anti-inflammatory diet. The food you eat plays a significant role in your prostate health. Consuming foods that are rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory properties can help reduce the risk of prostate issues. Focus on eating plenty of vegetables, fruits, and healthy fats like those found in avocados, olive oil, and nuts. One food that stands out for prostate health is tomatoes. They contain a powerful antioxidant called lycopene, which has been shown to be protective for the prostate. And the best part, lycopene is better absorbed by your body when tomatoes are cooked. So whether it's tomato sauce, paste, or even ketchup, these can be great additions to your diet to help keep your prostate healthy. At the same time, it's important to limit foods that can cause inflammation. Try to avoid excessive amounts of red meat, fried foods, processed snacks, and foods high in sugar. These can contribute to inflammation in the body, which can affect your prostate and overall health. Pillar number 3, consistent physical activity. Staying active is essential for maintaining prostate health. You don't need to train for a marathon, but it's important to get at least 30 minutes of moderate physical activity, such as brisk walking most days of the week. This can help maintain overall health, keep your weight in check, and reduce the risk of conditions like BPH. Strength training is also a great way to support your prostate health. It can help regulate hormones, particularly testosterone, which is important for maintaining prostate function. And one exercise you should definitely include in your routine is Kegel exercises. These exercises strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, which help support both the bladder and prostate. They're easy to do and can be done anywhere, anytime. Pillar number 4, hydration. Water is essential for maintaining good prostate health. Staying hydrated helps your urinary system function properly and flushes out toxins from the body. Aim for 2 to 3 liters of water a day. This simple habit can have a huge impact on your prostate health by ensuring that your urinary system is working smoothly and helping you stay ahead of potential problems. Taking charge of your prostate health isn't something you should put off. It's an essential part of living a long, healthy, and active life. By staying proactive, getting regular checkups, eating a balanced diet, staying active, and drinking plenty of water, you can keep your prostate in good shape for years to come. Remember, you don't have to navigate this journey alone. Your doctor is there to support you, and there's no shame in asking questions or seeking help when it comes to your health. Taking small, consistent steps today can lead to a lifetime of benefits. So make a commitment to yourself and your health, because you deserve it. If this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button and share it with someone who might need this information. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips and advice on living a healthy life as you age. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one healthy habit you're going to start this week to protect your prostate? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.